What's good, Big Blue Nation? Welcome to Giants Now, your go-to spot for everything New York Giants. I'm your sideline buddy, Michelle, and today's heating up. Rumors straight from the NFL Combine say the Giants could walk away from the 2025 draft with Heisman winner Travis Hunter and quarterback Shedeur Sanders. That's right, two college football beasts rocking blue in 2025. Is this for real? We're diving deep into it right now. But first, smash that like button if you want these guys turning MetLife Stadium into a nightmare for opposing defenses. Listen up, Giants fans. The Combine's over, and the buzz is electric. Trevor Sakima, the head honcho of draft analysts at Pro Football Focus, dropped a post-combine mock draft that's got everyone talking. He says he heard big things in Indianapolis, and the New York Giants are right in the middle of it. We're breaking this story down piece by piece to figure out what could happen. Ready? Then hold tight and roll with me. First, let me set the stage. The NFL Scouting Combine is like the ultimate test for football's biggest freaks. Every year, the top college prospects gather to show off their strength, speed, and, most importantly, impress the scouts. And the Giants, my friends, had their eyes on everything. Joe Schoen and Brian Dable know 2025 has to be different after a 3-14 season that, let me tell you, hurt deep in the soul. In Sakima's mock draft, with the third overall pick, the New York Giants snagged Travis Hunter, the guy who's a cornerback, wide receiver, and basically a superhero on the field. He measured in at almost 6 feet 1 inch, 188 pounds, and at just 21 years old, he posted 92 receptions, 1,152 yards, 14 touchdowns for interceptions, and 11 pass breakups in 2024. That Heisman didn't come by accident. Sakima wrote, "The Giants could draft the best player in the class and be thrilled with what he and Malik Neighbors can do for years." What do you think, fans? Hunter and Neighbors together, a nightmare for opponents, or what? I know what you're thinking, but your name? What about a quarterback? Hold on, I'll get there. Travis Hunter is number one on my big board. On offense, he reminds me of Odell Beckham Jr. Quick stops, sticky hands, clutch plays. On defense, a Trayvon Diggs with receiver skills. In 2024, he allowed just 212 yards in coverage and 1 touchdown, with a 90.7 PFF grade. If the draft falls so we grab him at 3, I'll be screaming Big Blue from my couch. But here's the drama. Sakima says the Giants are in a tough spot. Schoen and Dable are back in 2025 under max pressure. 3-14 doesn't cut it anymore. They swung at Matthew Stafford and missed. Without a solid QB, Tommy DeVito's the only guy on the roster right now. So, are they chasing a veteran or betting big on the draft? Sakima thinks Hunter might be plan A, but plan B's coming. And that's where Shedeur Sanders steps in. Now hold on to this. In Sakima's mock, Shedeur Sanders doesn't go in the first round. He thinks the Colorado QB could slide to the second round. That's wild, right? The guy who turned Colorado upside down, with 4 years of starting experience, cool as ice in the pocket, and accuracy that leaves us drooling. In 2024, he completed nearly 69% of his passes when blitzed, with 15 TDs and just 3 picks. But does he really fall? Picture this. Giants take Travis Hunter at 3. Then, in the second round, Shedeur's sitting there waiting. The Cleveland Browns, who have the first pick in round 2, took Cam Ward at number 2 overall in this mock. They won't want another QB. So, Joe Schoen could call the Browns and trade up 1 spot. Might cost an extra pick, but bringing Shedeur home would be a home run. What do you think? Worth the effort. I was there at the Combine, front row, for Shedeur's presser. His session was an event. More media than any other prospect. He was calm, confident, dripping with charisma. I asked him his biggest strength, and he said, "My mind. I win from the neck up." That's music to my ears. Big Blue Nation. He faced blitzes, took hits in Boulder, and always got up making clutch plays. My favorite thing about Shedeur? He operates in a chaotic pocket like no one in this class. Under pressure, 54.7% completion, 12 touchdowns, just 5 picks. When blitzed, he carves you up. 69% completion, 15 TDs, 3 INTs. He turned around Jackson State, turned around Colorado, and has experience to spare. Underrated athlete too. The guy's tough as nails, but it's not all perfect. His arm isn't elite, not an A+. He's not a game-changing athlete on the run. He needs to win with his brain, and he knows it. Sometimes he holds the ball too long, backs up when he should step up. Is his ceiling high enough for the Giants? I think so, but I want to take Shedeur at 3 or Hunter. Who do you pick? Check Sakima's mock. Raiders take Ashton Janney at 6. Jets go Tyler Warren. Saints grab Jalen Walker. Seattle could take Shedeur at 18, but they went Nick Emenwari. I'm not buying it. I talked to folks at the Combine, and no one thinks Shedeur slips out of the top 10. Raiders at 6 is my cutoff. Every year someone falls. Brian Branch, Jaden Hyatt. But Shedeur in round 2? I'm skeptical. Now imagine the dream. Travis Hunter at 3, Shedeur in the second round. Shedeur throwing to his best bud Hunter, and our star Malik Neighbors. That a Giants offense that makes the NFC East shake. I don't know if it's possible, but Trevor Sakima planted that seed. And I'm dreaming big, Big Blue Nation. I want to hear from you, New York Giants fans. Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders in the 2025 draft. Perfect plan, or should we aim for another QB like Cam Ward? Drop in the comments. Who do you want in blue in 2025? And if you think this duo is the future, smash that like button now to show the NFL that Giants Nation is alive. That's a crew. Thanks for rocking with another Giants Now. If you love this breakdown, don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and share it with your Big Blue buddies. Stay locked in for more New York Giants news. We don't stop. Onward to 2025, and as always, go Big Blue. Below is a passionate, energetic, and interactive YouTube script crafted as a die-hard New York Giants fan, focusing on Joe Schoen's NFL scouting combined comments about the offensive line struggles, free agency plans, and Chris Snead's role in rebuilding the unit. It's structured into 15 scenes, using storytelling to build suspense and keep Giants Nation hooked, packed with details from the text, stats, and fan engagement. All in English is requested. Giants Nation, get up. Your Big Blue Die Hard is live from the NFL Scouting Combine, screaming from the rooftops of Indy. Our offensive line's been a roller coaster, but Joe Schoen's dropping hints that could change everything. Are you ready to ride this wave with me? Heart-stopping. Picture this. 6 games of solid O-line play. Then BM, Andrew Thomas goes down, and it's chaos again. 10 different combos, a free agent star, and a Giants legend back in the mix. But here's the twist. Could Evan Neal flip to guard and fix our woes? Let's dive in. Setting the stage. All right, fam, we're at the Combine, and Joe Schoen spilling the tea on our New York Giants offensive line. Last season was a tale of 2 halves. 6 weeks of hope, then 12 weeks of hell. Schoen's got plans, and Giants Nation, we're unpacking it all. The early promise. Through the first 6 games of 2024, Schoen thought our O-line was good enough to win. The starting 5, Andrew Thomas, Jermaine Illuminor, John Michael Schmitz, Greg Van Roten, and Evan Neal, played every snap together. We were 2-4, but the pocket was holding. Then disaster struck. Thomas's injury fallout. Week 7, boom, Andrew Thomas goes down with a season-ending foot injury. Our rock at left tackle gone. What followed? Musical chairs, 10 different O-line combos in 11 games, tying the Patriots for the NFL's most chaotic line. Giants Nation, we felt every hit. Greg Van Roten's grit. Enter Greg Van Roten, GVR, the Lone Warrior. Signed a week into camp, he played every snap. 15 starts at right guard, 2 at center. A free agent now. He's the only guy who didn't flinch. Schoen's got 4 starters back, but GVR's a question mark. Do we re-sign him? Schoen's assessment. Schoen broke it down Tuesday. Those first 6 games, the line played good enough to win. He's rewatched the tape. No emotion, just facts. Illuminor shined at right tackle, but right guard's wide open. Giants Nation, are we one piece away from stability? Chris Snead's return. Now, enter a Giants legend, Chris Snead. Ring of Honor, 152 starts, 2 Super Bowl rings, and number 92 on our top 100 list. Back since May as a senior scout. Schoen says he's awesome. He's scouring the country for O-line gems, pro days, meetings, the works. Snee's unique edge. Snee's not just a name, he's a weapon. Schoen raves. He's played at a high level on great teams. He knows what a winning O-line looks like. Continuity, toughness. With him scouting O-line and D-line, could this be the key to rebuilding our trenches? Cap space and draft power. Schoen's feeling the vibe. We've got over $70 million in cap space with restructures and a number 3 pick. He says the roster's shifting in 2 weeks when free agency hits. Giants Nation, we're loaded to fix this line. Are we going big or what? Evan Neal's pivot? Here's the curveball. Evan Neal, our 2022 number 7 pick, might slide from tackle to guard. Schoen's mulling it. How do we get our best 5 out there? Neal struggled, benched last year, but 6'7", 350 pounds, could guard be his redemption? Free agency frenzy. Right guard's a hot spot. GVR's a free agent, and Schoen's eyeing options. He's studying other teams' cast-offs, saying, is the answer on our roster or outside? With cash to burn, could we snag a stud like Trey Smith or Will Fries? The clock's ticking. Fan pulse check. Giants Nation, I'm throwing it to you. Resign GVR or chase a new right guard? Kneel to guard. Genius or bust? Who's your dream free agent O-lineman? Flood those comments. I want to see your game plan for this line. Stay glued, because the Notches das New York Giants news is heating up. Free agency's 2 weeks out. Drafts in April. Will Snee unearth a gem? Could Thomas bounce back stronger? We're tracking every move for our Giants. That's the snap, fam. If you're hyped to fix this New York Giants O-line, smash that like button, drop your fixes below, and subscribe. We're your big blue pulse. Share this with every Giants fan you know. Let's build this wall together. Go Giants!